What's up, Legacy team? Hope everyone's having a good start to their week early on Monday morning, just like we always do, Monday mindset. So hit me with your comments as we're going through this. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out to me. But love coming on here Monday mornings and just getting our mind in a good place, because so often we just go throughout the week and we just kind of let the week flow by. And what we need to do is focus every Monday and start putting the plan together and start, getting things in a good place so that way we can go out and execute. So I was doing some research yesterday, and the subject that I thought would be kind of cool to talk about was the habits of winners, people that go out there and consistently win. What do they do? So there's these 11 habits. And on the flip side, you could say that if you do the exact opposite of this, you'll lose, right? So just whatever I say here is a habit of a winner. If you're doing the exact opposite, you're going to be set up to lose. So focus on what these guys do as winners and you'll be successful. So I'm going to get right into it. But the first habit of a winner is they show up even when they don't feel like doing it. Okay? They show up even when they don't feel like it. Do you think that is honestly comfortable for me to come on here every Monday morning, get up, get ready, prepare a message, all the stuff, all the videos that I'm doing, all the cold calls that I've made, all that kind of stuff? No, but I show up even when I don't feel like it. So if you don't feel like getting up today, you don't feel like doing something, too bad. It's a price you have to pay to win. If you want to be a winner, you got to do things you don't want to do. You got to be places you don't want to be. You got to meet with people you don't want to meet with. You got to have tough conversations that you don't want to have. You got to do things that you just flat out do not want to do. So I encourage you right now to write down 3 things that you don't want to do and that are uncomfortable for you, but are going to cause you to win this week. Write those things down and get them done today. The second thing is, winners, when they're already winning, they continue to push even harder. And I think you guys have seen this as well. When I start making videos, I just keep making more. And when I start seeing momentum, I just keep pushing on it. And I block out all the outside factors of, other people and what they're doing. I stay within my lane and I just keep going out and doing what I need to do. And so once you have momentum, you're going to be able to get a lot more done because you already have the ball rolling. So if you're already winning in an area, you're like, man, I'm doing really well in this. Keep pushing on the gas in that area because you're going to gain even that much more momentum. The third thing is they don't make excuses for losing. This is a tough one. Nobody likes to lose, right? But when you do lose, take ownership of it. Own it. And just say, you know what? We lost that, but I'm not going to lose that battle again. I can tell you that. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we don't. So learn from it. Take a time to reflect. Look back and say, why did we lose? Why didn't we win that thing we were supposed to win? We had a good game plan, I thought, but maybe our game plan wasn't as good as we thought it was. So take ownership and responsibility for losing and plan to win the next time. The fourth one, and this is my favorite one, is that they understand that winning and success is borrowed, it's rented, and the rent is due every single day. Look, like, I know it sounds cliche to say, oh, pay the rent every day. Like you see people online and, get up and pay your dues. But it's true. It really is. Like, you have to get up every day and continue to work. Like, you see people say no days off. It's like, well, I mean, really, like if you take a day off and one of your competition, one of the people, your competitors or whatever is out there doing the things that you need to do, then they're going to start gaining some momentum ahead of you. And look, I'm all for like taking days off and making sure that your mental state is in a good place and all that stuff. But at the same time, you have to invest in yourself every day, and you've got to push forward toward your goals every day instead of just floating along through life. So if you need a day off and you need to regroup mentally or whatever, plan that out and know that it's a part of paying the rent. But continue to get up every day, continue to push forward, and don't just float along through life and be like, well, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. I made it through the week. No, dude, that's not how we should be living our lives. All right. Number 5, they help others win. Successful people help other people get to where they want to go. It gives them a lot of satisfaction. It's one of the things that I love doing. I love reaching out to people. I love helping them. And when they do succeed, I feel like I played a role in that. So help somebody else out. Write something down this week that you could do to help somebody else out win. Somebody else that might be struggling right now. Somebody else that needs some help. They need some wisdom. Maybe they just need you to show up for a day and help them with something, or just meet for coffee with them. But help others, guys. Give back, because it's going to help you win. The next one is their actions align with their goals. So if you have these big goals, but your actions are way down here, well, guess what? The world isn't a magical pill or magical unicorn fairy dust to where you put a little bit of action in and then all of a sudden it gets you these huge goals. The world and society is perfectly aligned to give you the exact result based on the effort and the action that you take. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because a lot of us, we want to just put a little bit of work in and we want things to just magically appear. But if you reflect on how much money you made this year in your business, and I'm just using that as an example because it's easy to talk about. You look back at how much money you made, and you say, oh, I made $100,000 this year. Well, guess what? You provided $100,000 worth of effort and action in the marketplace. You provided $100,000 worth of value to the marketplace. So if your goal next year is to do $200,000, that means you have to provide $200,000 worth of value, effort, and action to the marketplace. And you might be thinking, Mike, I'm already working 60 hours a week. First of all, I call BS on that. Everyone thinks they're working way harder than they are. Second, I would say you got to learn how to multiply your efforts in order to get more done. So look at the actions you're taking and make sure they're aligned toward your goals and where you want to go. Because companies that stay the same and people that stay the same, it means you're putting the exact amount of effort in before and you're not doing anything to advance yourself personally or professionally. The next one is winners never dodge responsibility. We talked about this a little bit already, but they take ownership. If something goes wrong, they don't pass blame. They don't push it on someone else. You've got to look yourself in the mirror every day. And you've got to say, am I doing what I need to do? If you have a team of employees and you've got all this stuff going on, you can't pass blame onto them. At the end of the day, the buck stops with you because you're the leader. It's all about leadership. And over the weekend, my wife, actually, she got one of those full-length mirrors. And every day I've just been standing in front of it. Sounds silly, but I've been standing in front of that mirror being like, do I respect the person that I'm looking at in front of me right now? I can see myself from top to bottom. I look myself in the mirror every day now. And I say, am I doing what I need to do? Am I being the best father that I can be? Am I being the best husband that I can be? If things aren't going the way that I think that they should go, if I'm not getting what I feel like I should be getting, I don't look at my wife and say, you know what? You're doing this, this, and this wrong. I'm like, what can I do better to make this work? Take responsibility. Don't pass blame. Number 8, they stay away from negativity and gossip. This is so important. Just block out the negativity in your life. If you know there's someone in your life who consistently gossips and says stupid stuff and puts you in a bad place mentally, stop hanging out with them. Stop calling them. And usually you like calling those people when you're the most miserable, because you know misery loves company. And you know that person's going to pick up and they're going to agree with everything that you're saying. So when you pick up the phone and you're like, oh man, I'm just struggling right now. Like, things aren't really the way that I want them to be. And my business, I'm not really making any money. And you're talking to someone who's broke, unemployed, lazy. They're going to be like, yeah, it's hard out there, man. The economy's crazy. Don't you know what's going on with, all the politics. Don't you know that it's the winter time? And don't you know Christmas is right down, next week or in 2 weeks or whatever? Like, they're going to be the people that are going to agree with your misery. They're not going to help you get back up again. You need to call somebody who's not going to tell you what you want to hear. You need to call someone who's going to challenge you and encourage you in a loving manner and push you forward. I think some people think that I'm so rigid that if you call me, I'm just going to be like, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, get yourself back up. That's not me. But I challenge people. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? How can we help? What can we do? What kind of things can we put in place this week? What kind of things have you been doing these past couple weeks that have caused you to be where you're at? But I push people, right? I don't gossip, and I don't put down negativity. So stay away from negativity and gossip. The next thing is they believe in themselves. Winners inherently believe in themselves. They know that they can accomplish what they want to accomplish. And you have to really start doing things that help you get more positivity and belief and confidence in yourself. And I did a video, it's on my YouTube channel, you can check it out, but it's how to build more self-confidence. And Ed Milet describes it as keeping promises that you make to yourself. So if you need to believe in yourself more, that means you got to write your goals down, you got to do micro goals, and you've got to hit them. You've got to actually do them, because you'll start to get more confidence in yourself and you'll believe that you can accomplish your goals and dreams. So you have to already know that you're a winner, and you just got to walk it out every single day. All of you guys are winners. If you've been told that you're a loser, if you've been told you're not going to amount to anything, if you've been told that you're nothing, those people are wrong. You guys can do it. You're already winners. Just the fact that you're in this group right now and you took a step to even join a group like this, it means you're a winner. Okay. Number 10, they've already won in their heads. I love this one. Winners make up their minds that they're going to win, and they already make up their mind that they've won, and they never stop. So one of the things that I do, and I think is awesome, is I write my goals down plain as day on a whiteboard, and I look at them every single day. This is how much money I'm going to make next year. These are the relationships that I'm going to have. These are the places that I'm going to go. Here's the things that I'm going to accomplish this next year. I don't write it down as like, here's the things I would like to do. Here's like what I'm kind of thinking I want to do. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. And I was talking to one of the guys who's on our legacy team, Spencer, on Friday, and he was talking about goals. And he's like, you might as well just put it in the bank because it's going to happen. You mark my word, 5 years from now, it's going to happen. And it's awesome hearing people say stuff like that they're already thinking 5 years from now, this is where I'm going to be. I've already won that battle. It's already won. I'm just chipping away at it every single day. So make up your mind that you've already won. And number 11, it's the most glaringly obvious, but it's the most important, is winners never quit. How many of you have heard that saying, winners never quit and quitters never win? You have to realize that if you quit on yourself, you're never going to win. But if you never quit, you will inherently win. If you never give up, you're going to win. If you never throw the towel in and you just keep getting punched and punched and punched, at some point, you're going to win. But the people that don't succeed are the people that get punched and they throw the towel in. They give up. And it's times like we're in right now where a lot of people are getting discouraged and they're getting frustrated and they want to quit. And I'm here to tell you right now, do not quit. Do not quit. There's a meme out there. And if you need to hear this, like, go on to Google, get this meme and save it as your screen saver on your phone, as your background. It's sarcastic, but it says it wasn't worth it. And it's a dude standing next to a Lamborghini. So it says it wasn't worth it. Says no Lamborghini owner ever. Think about that. The people that are successful and have everything that they want, they never gave up. And they're now saying it was worth it. So if you're sitting there going like, oh man, is this worth it? It's so glaringly obvious that it's worth it. It's just right where you're at right now hurts. Where you're at right now doesn't feel too good. Where you're at right now doesn't feel like you're winning, but you're chipping away at winning that huge war that you're having. And I talked about it last week on our Monday Mindset call. You got to win the war, but you've also got to win the battles every single day and every single week. So don't give up. If you're beat down, broken, bruised, and you want to throw the towel in, don't throw the towel in. I can tell you there were 3 times I was building my business up, my first business, that I wanted to quit, and I was ready to throw the towel in. I mean, like, I had somebody who was willing to buy my company. I was going to throw the towel in, and I was just going to be like, screw it. I'm going back to a job. This isn't worth it. But I didn't. And look where I'm at now. If I would have gave up, I would have sold out on my dreams. I would have sold out on everything that I was trying to accomplish. Don't sell out. Don't quit. I hope this encourages you guys. I hope this helps you out. I'm really excited. You guys have a bright future. There's a lot of good things happening in this group, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. And I'm thankful for you guys. I was just thinking the other day, I'm thankful that I have this group. I'm thankful for the people that watch these videos. I'm thankful for your comments when you message me and you tell me that, you're thankful for me doing these videos. It means a lot to me. So I really appreciate you guys. If you need anything, reach out. As always, I'm here for you. But let's make it a great week. Let's go out there and win and do what we need to do to be successful this week. So let's go, guys.